Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Stutz's Soapbox. I'm Stutz. Um, we got a little bit to go on today, but I first want to thank you all for supporting the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Soapbox. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for your support. I definitely appreciate it. Lots been happening. This craziness in Minnesota, which I'm sorry that the chick died. Um, no, it was not murder. I mean, you run a car at somebody, and you run a car at me. Um, yeah, you're gonna get two or three. I'm just saying. And I'm not law enforcement, so take that for what it's worth. But it's you hear paid protesters, which I can believe, and all this. People are being paid because we have to have division. And we have gotten to the point where it's real divided. If you think about it a minute, um, sit back and think about it. We are divided and real divided. We can't even talk anymore. We cannot talk, especially if it's the right side trying to talk to the left side. They don't want to hear it. That's all there is to it. Nope, don't want to hear it. Ain't going to deal with it. Don't want to talk about it, no matter what. You could half-ass be agreeing with them. They don't want to talk about it. But they say the right side's the racist and all that shit. But no, it's messed up. These are some strange times we're living in. But I wanted to ask 4 questions, and these have been on my mind. Is this stuff going to happen? What's going to happen in 2026? Will there be a shakeup in Trump's cabinet? My opinion, probably. You already seen the first one with Dan Bongino stepping down. But then, if you listen to him, he said he was only going to do it to the end of the year. So who knows? Um, Weigh in on this, please. Leave a comment on what you think on these 4 questions. Second one is, will there be any prosecutions of the political criminals, as we are finding out? Will there be a prosecution of Fauci or anybody that they're starting to run indictments to? You've already seen it with the political prosecutions of Trump, and then they're getting overturned, right? 34 felonies out of a misdemeanor that nobody got hurt. But hey, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to see any of the politicians that are under investigation. Investigate all day long. That's fine. All investigations do, if you're not going to do anything, is just waste money. I mean, that's like selling tickets to the play and selling more tickets to the play, but never opening the curtain. Here's one that really is a question. Will we start seeing the rise of political violence from the right? And you already say, oh, there's political violence. Look at what happened in Minnesota. That wasn't political violence. I'm talking about people on the right, like the people on the left. You've seen Trump get shot at. That's political violence. And if you go down and look at most of the shootings that have happened in the last 10 years, the political shootings have all been from the left side. The political violence. Look at Antifa, BLM. They're not on the right side of the aisle, but they look at what they did in 2020. The Summer of Love took over 6 blocks of Seattle, burned federal building in Portland, took over police stations, all that. That is political violence. Will we start seeing that from the right? I don't know. But I can tell you, you don't want to see it because the right side of the aisle has most of the firearms and a lot more of the trained people. And the last question is, excuse me for a second here. It's morning time right now. So it's coffee with nothing in it, if you believe that. Will we see more of a rise of socialism in this country? I really think so, because the indoctrination centers we call schools, public schools, have been teaching kids that the government's the answer, the government's the answer. When I was growing up, a lot of you, it was question authority. Always question authority. And we did, man. And we're still questioning authority. Look at, you look back here, my friends, Abate of Washington, the Spanaway chapter. We questioned the government. We petitioned the government. It wasn't violent, but if we were down at the Capitol for anything, they had Overwatch up on the roof. Because, we're questioning the government, which it's going to happen anytime you're at a Capitol building having a protest or whatever. There's going to be Overwatch. There's going to be police intermingled with you. That's a given. But we questioned everything. These kids don't question shit anymore. They just do whatever they're told by the government, because the government is God. I worry about that. See, at least those of us baby boomers, for you Gen Xers who cry about the baby boomers and we're the ones screwed everything up, which you got a point there. But we're probably the last generation that really knows what freedom is. And as the ones of us that got into power after saying question authority all the time, are brought up being question authority, when they got into power, don't question me, I'm authority. Just like, Fauci and his, don't question the science, I am science. Whatever you want to say. But hey, really, if you got anything out of this, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Please drop comments, man. I want to hear what you think about these questions. I really do. I want to see where we stand. Share it with people. Get their opinions on it. Hey, I love y'all. Out.